Hey guys, it's Kelly. So I'm sitting here out in this very beautiful place. Let me give you a little peek. So beautiful. So I want to share this with you about boundaries, and this is going to be super useful to you. And this is not boundaries in the way that we usually think about boundaries, which is most often like being able to say no to people. And those are important boundaries to have, but I wanted to go deeper into boundaries because when I look at someone energetically, I feel into someone energetically, I can feel what they're doing with their energy. And this is really for people who get overwhelmed. Like we feel completely overwhelmed and don't really know kind of like what to do about anything or with anything. We've got goals and things, but really can't seem to make sense and get anywhere. And we're just kind of maintaining or getting through the day in a state of overwhelm. So if this is you, then listen up. This is from not having boundaries. It's from a lot of things, but the thing that you can change that's going to give you the most profound shift is creating a boundary. And let me tell you specifically where I mean creating a boundary. So every day we are bombarded by information. We're bombarded by Facebook, with social media, with magazines, with talking to people, with books, with all this information. And we're also bombarded by intangible things. So what I mean is the energetic assumptions, the energetic must-dos, the unspoken I must, I have to, this is what I have to do, this is what I'm supposed to do. So it's like these silent things we have behind us pushing us, and a lot of these are, a lot of this is old programming. I thought that bug was coming on my face. Is old programming of what you think your life is supposed to look like, and it's this unspoken energetic push to keep up, so to speak, to figure it out, to do better, to do all these things we feel like we're supposed to do, especially when we're in like the personal growth area, right? There's so much information about, finding your life purpose and meditation and getting it right and creating peace and creating balance and all of this information, and we're trying to get it all done. So we wake up in the morning, so tell me if this is you, we wake up in the morning and we just get up and we go about our day. We wake up, we hit the ground running, and we start just going about our day with this task list, so to speak, of things we need to get done. And we get the tasks done, but at the end of the day, we're like, yep, I got these things done. That feels good. But in here still feels empty. In here still feels numb. In here still feels like something's missing. Something's not right. You got all your stuff done, your chores done, but something is still not right? Something is just missing. Numb. It's numb, flat, it's a nothingness kind of feeling. And this is because we've done nothing that was for us that day. So when you get up in the morning and you're flying through your day, trying to keep up, right? Trying to keep up, whether it's keeping up with your kids, your job, your house, you're trying to get your business going, you're keeping up with your body, you're keeping up with your job, you're keeping up with trying to keep up, we are not actually doing anything that's in alignment with our truth. So let me show you how this works. So I want you to just close your eyes for a moment because I need you to feel, right? I don't want to just give you more information. I want you to have an experience of feeling. It's only when you can feel something that then you can actually have an aha moment to do something with it, okay? So I want you to imagine you're laying in bed in the morning, your feet hit the floor, you get up, and you're just going about your day with all the things you were told by something outside of you or by yourself that you were supposed to do, you had to do. You had to figure it out. You had to keep up. You got to make it happen. You got to make it work. So do you see that push? Do you feel that energetic push that's coming at you? And can you feel yourself right away going into fight or flight? where you're working as fast as you can. You're doing busy work, probably. And you're just trying to maintain. And it feels like there's not enough time, there's not enough resources, there's not enough of anything that you need, that you think you need. Right? So you feel that sense of urgency. You feel that sense of the underlying tone of struggle, that underlying tone of overwhelm. Right? All this stuff is coming in at you. And you're just trying to fight your way through it. Okay, you feel that. Yeah, so just take a breath. Big exhale. So what do we do with that? When we're in fight or flight mode, we do not have access to any resourceful part of our brain, any resourceful part of our being. But what if there was nothing to figure out? What if there was nothing you had to get done? What if all these things that the world was pushing upon you had nothing to do with you? Could you start by, in the morning, just setting up a boundary around yourself and saying, that's not mine? Okay? So stay with me in this visual. You're waking up in the morning. Before you even get out of bed, you're putting a boundary around yourself and saying, I am not going to allow any outside stimulus, any outside infiltration about things I should be doing, or what's right for me, or what I need to do, or what's going to make me happy. I'm not going to allow any of that into my field. Okay? And feel that kind of boundary and safe place and quiet place that you just created, simply by doing that. I'm not going to let other people's agendas, needs, and wants infiltrate my field in this moment. All those things that I've been working for and striving for and struggling for and thinking I've been needing to have and needing to get, I'm going to let all that stay on the outside of my field right now, and I'm not going to let it in. Not today. We're going to go deeper, so let's set up this first. So you've created this space. So we're setting up a paradigm, the parameters of there's really nothing for you to figure out. There's nothing for you to keep up with. The only thing that you've actually got to do, and the only thing that your energy wants to do, is to tune into itself. So just start to feel into your own energy. Feel into, don't think, feel into yourself and ask yourself, what do I need? What do I want? What's going to feel good for me? And if a thought comes in that makes you feel like I don't have it yet, I've got to, if it triggers you into that, I've got to go, that is your mind. So feel into yourself. What do I want? For me, in this moment, right? And the mind is going to keep trying to come in and say, well, you're supposed to have this. You're supposed to be working towards this. It's supposed to look like this. Create a boundary for your mind and say, not right now, mind. I want you to feel into your soul, into your authentic self, and let that part of you reveal to you. Ask it right now, reveal to me. Help me feel more of what it is you want. What feels good. What's important to me today, right now. And as you'll do that, you'll notice that things in your little bubble begin to quiet down. You'll notice that you drop into a space where there's really no time, no sense of time urgency, where there's no push. And whatever you get, even if it's something like, I need a little peace and quiet today, I need peace today, I need to, whatever you got, whatever, how in-depth it was, or very small, like peace or happiness or just quiet today, whatever you got, say thank you to yourself. And then ask yourself, what can I do right now? What do I need right now? Feel into it. That would give me that right now. Right now. Not off in the future, not when I manifest it, right now. What can I do right now? Okay? And notice that you're having a conversation with your energy. You're having a conversation with the only part of you that matters, the only part of you that knows. Nobody out there knows what you want. Nobody out there knows what you need. Your energy knows exactly what you need. And maybe the answer that you got was, I need more peace. So I'm going to quietly, calmly make myself a cup of tea and sit outside for a few minutes. Very simple things you do right now. Right now. And every time you take a step, a piece of action that's in alignment with what it is you want, it doesn't matter how tiny it is, your whole neurology begins to rewire around this new way of being. Okay? When you create that boundary around yourself and say, I'm not going to let any of this anymore infiltrate me, because you're getting overwhelmed by all the information coming in. You go within. What do I need right now? What do I want? What's right for me? Start with the small questions. We don't have to get into life path and purpose yet, right? Your soul is simply speaking to you that maybe right now it needs more peace. Maybe right now it needs more excitement, okay? Listen to it and then ask, what can I do right now in this moment? And take that action right now in this moment. It's going to be so simple and so easy, but this will begin to change your life. It will begin to shut off the overwhelm and help you start living in alignment with you and who you really are and what you really need. And you build this communication with your energy, which is your soul speaking to you, but we'll call it your energy, whatever you want to call it, your authentic self speaking to you and through you. And then eventually we get into the deeper work and really asking the bigger questions. And that's something that I teach, helping you find your soul's path and purpose simply by tuning in. And you find it right there and start living in alignment and congruence with that, while holding out that energetic boundary so nothing else can come into your field and sway you off of that. Okay, that's how you find peace, and that's how you find your peace, your happiness, your fulfillment. So I'm going to be offering a meditation series coming up soon here, where we're going to do a daily meditation, a very short daily meditation that's going to keep us in alignment, keep us talking to, keep us building this communication with ourselves. So if you're interested in that, comment below, own my vibe, and I'll send you the info on that, or you can message me, whatever you want. So I hope this was useful. So take this with you, use it, apply it. It is so simple, but so profound and life-changing. So share it with anyone you know would benefit from it. Love you guys. Bye.